I'm 23 and I made $137,000 profit into my bank account last month. I bought my dream car, my dream watch, my dream apartment, everything I thought would make me happy, and it didn't. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make so much, a disgusting amount of money, that you realize that money was never the point to begin with. And to preface, this video is not gonna have any crazy dopamine, TikTok, monkey brain edits or anything like that. It's gonna be a raw video on how to actually make more money you can implement in your life tomorrow. So if you can't pay attention for 15 minutes straight, then click off, you were cooked. You're never gonna make money from the jump. But if you can actually pay attention, full screen, take some notes, and let's get to it. So the first thing I want you guys to keep in mind is you don't get rich by chasing money. You get rich by chasing skills. When you're 18 to 25, all that you're doing is getting better. My first year and a half, I didn't make any money in business. Now, did it need to be like that? No. But I was literally just building a person who was able to start charging for shit. Let's say you're a salesperson or you're trying to start a marketing agency or whatever you're selling. You realize, and you need to realize, that you have to be providing value to somebody. And that's kind of what I didn't realize at the beginning. I was like, I'm just gonna start this business. I'm gonna charge these motherfuckers $2,000. They're gonna pay me $2,000. And then all of a sudden, a year and a half later, I was running a solar marketing agency to like solar people. A year and a half later, I'm like, damn, I know hella about solar panels. And I was like, why the fuck do I know shit about solar panels? More of the story is the more value that you can provide to the market, the more you will be compensated and the more you'll get paid. So you are going to have to be able to help someone make more money. You're going to have to be able to help someone save time. You're going to have to make someone's life easier, and they're going to pay you in accordance. And so Elon Musk solves these huge problems, and that's why he gets paid so big. And you kind of have two options. You either solve a big problem for a rich person and not a lot of people, and so you get compensated generously for it. You charge $100,000 to solve a problem, or you solve a problem for a bunch of people, but you charge less for it, right? And it's a little bit less valuable. So it's kind of the, like, someone's charging $100 a month for a gym membership. It solves the problem of being able to pick weights up somewhere versus being able to change someone's whole life. I think you guys get the premise. So you just have to be able to provide that much value. And I know you're like, well, how do I provide value? I suck at everything. Don't worry, I sucked at everything at the beginning too. My biggest piece of advice is like, whatever you're trying to do, go do it for free. And so to be able to get good at stuff, like I said, do it for free. Go find people where you can offer your service for completely free so you can get good and then you can charge for it. Pick one thing. So pick one business model, pick one skill. And I know you're asking like, what's the business model if you don't have one already? The thought process that I would go around it is like, what are you good at? Are you good at marketing? You probably don't have marketing skills, but are you good at making stuff seem important to people? Are you good at communicating with people? Are you good at getting what you want? Like, what are you good at? And what's a skill that you are already good at that you have an advantage over somebody else? So pick one business, whether it's sales, copywriting, media buying, ads, whatever, and marry it. Whatever skill it is, it can take you from 0 to 100 grand a month in profit, I promise. Just one skill. It's just the problem is that people keep quitting. So pick the skill, decide to commit to it for the next 5 years. Don't say, hey, it's this business model's fault or anything like that. The biggest mistake that I'll see new people make in any industry is it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. And so basically it's this big chart where it starts up here and then there's a little dip and then it's right here. And basically what it is you start and you have all this excitement towards this business model. You're like, sales, it's gonna change my life. I fucking love this shit. Like, I don't know why not everyone's doing this. So you're really excited. You're like, I'm gonna retire my mom and make 10K a month, whatever. And then you go down the slope. You reach a point where you're like, oh damn, like sales isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. This business model is not perfect. Like I don't really know what to do. Like I don't know. Let's just keep seeing. Then you get into something called the valley of despair, where you're like, oh wow, I don't really know if anyone's actually making money doing this. Like I don't really know. Let's do something else. And then you go start drop shipping and you go through the same exact thing. So again, you keep getting to the valley of despair over and over again and getting to a new opportunity to where you never actually stick through it and start seeing success. Because right after what happens with the valley of despair is you start seeing growth. And so right after the valley of despair, it goes, oh shit, okay, well, like this business model is not perfect, just like all of them, but you can make money. These are the cons, and this is what I can do to be able to fix the cons and to be able to take advantage of them. And then you act, and then that's when you finally see success in the industry. But you guys, you don't stick it out long enough. You think that you can see results in 3 months, and you're not willing to extend the time horizon. So that's like find your one skill, marry it. One more thing I want to talk about is you guys need to realize that you are going to become a result of whatever the fuck it is that you keep doing. Okay, so if you keep eating bullshit, not going to the gym, you are going to become a result of that in the next 90 days. If you keep not doing anything, watching YouTube videos like that, not taking action, and not growing your business, you are going to become a result of that. I think people don't actually understand that show me your day and I will show you what's important to you. Let me say it again. Show me your day and I will show you what's important to you. Look at your day from an outsider perspective. Right? Have the emotional intelligence to do that. Like, how much are you working? How much are you focused on the business? Or are you really only focused on school or your job or your relationship? Like, show me your day and I'll show you what's important to you. So what's important to you, is it your business? Probably not. So make that the most important thing to you. And then the other thing is, like, if your day-to-day is 2 hours spent on the business, you making pretty much no progress, like, show me your life in 90 days and you cannot be surprised that you're not making that much more money. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. So that's the first thing. You have to be chasing skills and just be very, very intentional of your growth, or if you're not growing, because it's on purpose. Like, you don't get to the top of the mountain. You don't get extremely successful by accident. You get to it by extreme intention and extreme hard work ethic. And it just doesn't, you don't fall there. Okay. The second thing is kind of tied into the first, which is just getting rich is literally just becoming extremely valuable, unfairly valuable. The more money I've made is a direct correlation to the more money I've helped people make. That's it. So if I can change enough lives, I can get the life of my dreams, and that's the frame you have to think about it. So the money is literally just the scoreboard for how much value you are creating for you, and you are creating for the people around you. So ask yourself, how can I make this easier, faster, more guaranteed for them than anybody else? And then do that for a bunch of people. Now, the third thing, that I want to talk about is, whatever you're doing, build an offer that makes people retarded and feel dumb for saying no to it. So let's say you are in copywriting, you're media buying, you're running a construction company. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You need to make and put a guarantee behind it to where the people that you're selling to start to choose you rather than anybody else. So if you're first getting into business and you have no idea what you're doing and you're trying to charge money for a service, first off, I would just do it for free so you can get good, and then you can start charging money for it. But it's why would they pay you a specific amount of money when they can just go pay someone who's been doing it for a really long time and already knows what they're doing? So you need to have some sort of guarantee, risk reversal tacked onto your offer, able to convert better. Now, instead of selling I sell agency coaching, I sell marketing, I sell construction, I sell e-commerce shit, whatever, you sell a result. So instead of I sell marketing services to this person, I sell 20 book calls, I sell 20 clients, or you don't pay a single penny. I sell 20 clients and 20 closed jobs in 90 days, or you don't pay a single penny. You can stack bonuses, guarantees, and stuff like that, but that's going to make your marketing cost way less for you to be able to close a client, and it's going to be able to make your clients stay way longer and making you way more profitable. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the boring work is the cheat code. There will be a very, very boring chapter of your life where it feels like nothing's changing. And you feel like over and over and over again, you're living the same day over and over and over, and it's getting very monotonous. I'll tell you, that's where growth is made. It's not made in your Instagram story. It's not made in all the fancy shit. It is made in the monotonous day-to-day activity where it feels like nothing is happening. And what I'll say is, in those moments, it will be oh fuck, maybe I need to change something. This is so boring. You can't measure your business's success and if it's fun or not. And at the beginning, you will change a bunch of stuff, something will finally work, and you'll make a shit ton of money, and it'll be very, very boring day in and day out. And just need to keep doing it over and over and over again. I wish there was a bigger secret to business besides work really hard, pick one thing and marry it, get better at every day and be intentional, and be okay with the boring work. And by the way, I run a sales team. The average guy on the team makes 11 grand a month. If you want to get mentored by me directly, we talk a lot, and I teach you how to make 10 to 50 grand a month for completely free. It's free, I promise, dead ass. There's no strings attached. I only make money if you do. Click the link in the description. There's a little link, and then book a call, and we'll see if you're a good fit. If not, you just enjoy the videos, keep enjoying the videos, keep enjoying the value, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.